Welcome YouTube to Complete Lifestyles, where we focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Nobody is perfect, but we can all strive to become complete as individuals. So, before I get into today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Want to know your opinions? Also, share the video. Today's topic: woman accuses Chris Brown of raping her on Sean P. Diddy Combs' yacht in new documentary. Chris Brown, A History of Violence premieres Sunday, October 27th at 9 p.m. So, in a new documentary titled Chris Brown, History of Violence, multiple women come forward and detail their alleged experience with the R&B singer, included a Jane Doe who claims that he raped her in 2020, which his attorneys denied in the documentary. Even coming forward as Jane Doe, some people still found out who I was. An anonymous woman says, adding that she received death threats after the incident. Coming forward with this now, I just hope I can shed light on what really happened. Doe says in documentary she had just moved to Los Angeles to pursue a dance career when she took a trip to Miami with a friend in December 2020. While she was there, she claims she got a call on December 30th from someone she knows who invited her to a Sean Diddy Combs yacht party. When she arrived, Doe realized Brown, 35, was there and thought it was a sign that he could maybe be able to help me or guide me or give me some advice, she claims. We had talked and he had handed me a drink. I'm not even sure. This is when my memory starts getting a little bit weird, she claims. I don't remember if I saw him pour it, but I just drank it and he just hands me another drink. As I'm standing there, I did start to feel tired and my body was feeling a little heavy. Doe says in a statement to People, none of the texts disproved the occurrence of the sexual assault. I want people to realize that and stop shaming victims or calling them liars just because they love an artist they don't even know. So, kind of a little backstory on it. I don't know if this, what I'm reading, will get into it. Is she had the drink, and the theme of P. Diddy parties is, I've talked about this in my previous videos. There are some parties, maybe they are forced to drink. Some parties, it is known that if you don't drink, you have to get out, but you receive a drink. And then after drinking, you start to feel woozy. And then, so the cycle goes, you drink, you feel woozy, then you wake up, somebody is taking advantage of you, they're R-wording you or whatever. So she kind of has this same story, allegedly, and that is what's going on. Let me continue to read. In the documentary, Brown's attorney says that Doe's claims were completely fabricated, and for Brown has not responded to people's request comments. An attorney for Combs, who is currently in jail facing charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution, declined to comment. Doe claims that Brown then brought her to a bedroom. I remember I did lay back and I'm like, why can't I get up? Next thing I know, he was on top of me and I couldn't move. And I said no. And then I felt him. Next thing I knew, he was inside me. Doe, in tears, alleges claiming that he ejaculated inside of her. I was so disgusted. She then claims that he grabbed her phone and texted himself on it. Most girls think I would be happy. I didn't want that. This is not what I wanted, she says. After the alleged incident, Doe continued to speak to the run-in singer to get more clarity. So she continued to talk to Chris Brown after the fact, is what the claims are. Is it wasn't until she went to therapy that she claims she came to terms with calling the incident a sexual assault. Now, I saw a couple people commenting on this earlier, saying, well, if he did that to her, why would she want to keep in communication with him? That's up to you the person reading this or watching this video to try to determine if somebody did that to you, would you want to keep in contact with them for whatever reason, trying to get clarity, or just because, or trying to ask the person why, or trying to set them up as to try to get them to admit what they did for whatever reason. In this specific instance, she did decide to keep in contact. Some would say that if she was trying to keep in contact, then clearly he didn't do that to her, and she obviously just wanted to keep being around him. So I know it for a fact. Instead of telling myself, she continues that it wasn't. It was rape, she claims. Doe says in the documentary that a legal team reached out to her to build a case, but the judge ultimately dismissed the case without prejudice in 2022, citing lack of prosecution, according to court documents obtained by People. Her lawyers dropped her when the police uncovered text messages between her and Brown after the incident happened. However, People confirms one of Doe's lawyers, Ariel Mitchell, is representing her again in a statement. Mitchell says, I adore my client and I believe what happened to her is 100% true. I feel that I failed her as an attorney because I couldn't make her comfortable enough with me in such a short period of time where she felt 100% comfortable being forthcoming with me. Elsewhere in the documentary, another woman named Lizian Gutierrez speaks about an alleged experience with Brown in 2016. Gutierrez claims that she was invited back to his hotel room in Las Vegas after one of his shows and he allegedly punched her in the face. When I saw Chris Brown, he was acting weird, extremely weird, and then I decided to get my phone and take a picture of him, she claims in the documentary. Once I got my phone, he saw me with my phone. Chris Brown punched me in the face. His security grabbed my phone and I got escorted out of the party. I'm not saying it was right what I did with my phone. I know that, but that doesn't give you the right to punch me in the face. A rep for Chris Brown has not responded. Gutierrez sued him in 2016. Chris Brown, A History of Violence. So I guess they're going to get into documentary. Chronicles years of abuse, accusations against the forever singer who has lengthy history of legal troubles. The singer has been accused of assault by multiple people, most notably by ex-girlfriend Rihanna. We all know what happened there. After the February 9th, 2009 incident with Rihanna, he was charged with felony assault and making criminal threats in March of that year. He pleaded guilty to a felony 3 months later. He later accepted a plea deal of community labor for 5 years of probation and domestic violence counseling. In 2013, Rihanna confirmed they were back together. However, the exes split for good 3 months later. Brown went to rehab to address his substance abuse and anger in 2013. So let me take a break from reading that just for a second, just to kind of say, all right, don't know if this is the play here, but if you have noticed in this P. Diddy case, they have mentioned potentially Jennifer Lopez. They have mentioned now Chris Brown doing something at a party. And they've also mentioned Kanye West. Now, they're putting out these documentaries, these allegations, these lawsuits. Now, they haven't taken anybody into custody from what I have heard so far besides P. Diddy. But like I said, when there is a RICO case, they are not just trying to get one person, they are trying to get multiple people. So, back to reading. Brown went to the rehab to address his substance abuse and anger in 2013. 2017, his ex-girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, was granted a 5-year restraining order against him after sharing threatening text messages in court and alleging he physically abused her. So, that's kind of it for the reading about basically what they're doing with the documentary of Chris Brown. I'll keep you guys up to date with whatever else I hear. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and enjoy your day, guys. Peace.